Today is a very good day and today I will be talking about Shounen Animes and Gore. If you don't know what gore means, when blood is shed through the means of violence, that is what we call gore. Of course, I have stated this definition according to Google. If we compare the shonen animes in the late 90s and the early 20s, which is the golden period of shonen animes, and the shonen animes that are being released right now, most popular ones being like My Hero Academia, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Eden's Zero, Bleach, which has made a great comeback, Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Attack on Titan, and many such animes like those. I'm not including each of them. After watching each one of them, I have noticed a common pattern. I'm not talking about the storyline, I'm only talking about the visual representation and how they are being marketed as. Because marketing is one of the most important thing in the field of business, and anime and such is business. You have to keep in mind that most of the anime watchers are teenagers. Of course, there are some adult viewers and so, but yeah, most of them are teenagers, and if you make an anime for teenagers, it will run better than that of if you made a show which is for like the 40s or 50s people, which is the main reason why shonen animes get so much popular among the community. Before going into this rabbit hole, let me present some facts for you. Do you know what a teenager desires the most beside boobs? Is to feel like an adult. They will do anything to be like an adult even though they aren't. You know, you can become an adult by doing smoke. Yes, you can drink and you can become an adult. That is the main reason you will become an adult. Lose your virginity, boom, you're an adult. Believe it or not, 90% of the teenagers are like this. I have come past through this life and I have watched my friends and I have watched myself. So marketing the shows that they are going to watch as 17 plus will of course bring more audience to them. For example, majority of the people who agrees that I am over 18 on porn sites are not actually over 18. This is just a factuals and that is the reality of how the teenagers are. Comparing modern anime with a modern anime, if I pick two animes, My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer, and I ask a 13-year-old which one will you watch after showing him the synopsis and the ratings and stuff, obviously majority of them will pick Demon Slayer. Do you know the reason why? Because you know My Hero Academia is for the 13 years old and Demon Slayer over there is for the 17-year-olds. I don't watch the kid stuff anymore. I watch adult shows. Henceforth, I will watch Demon Slayer and not My Hero Academia, because My Hero Academia is for my friends who act like kids, and I will watch Demon Slayer over My Hero Academia because My Hero Academia is for the teenagers. I am not a typical teenager. I know the world. I know the reality, and I am 14 years old and it is very deep. And if you are thinking that I am making this shit up, no. This is the conversation between the friends of my younger brother who is 14. Of course, the visual demographic of a show matters, but if you see the market nowadays, you need to do what you need to do. Bring me a shonen anime which was commercial success and was not rated as 17 plus in previous 3 to 4 years. If you're going to bring the only two shonen animes that did good despite of not being an 70 plus is My Hero Academia and Black Clover. Again, these animes were released in 2016 and 2017, which are like 6 to 7 years before. Including the bloody stuff and gore in shonen animes has become a trend after 2018, I think, because every popular shonen anime that was a commercial success, like most of them, like 90% of them are rated as 17 plus. Demon Slayer was released in 2019, commercial success. Jujutsu Kaisen was released in 2020, a massive success. Chainsaw Man, which was released in 2022, was a massive hit. So the 17 plus demographic is spreading all over the animes in the community. Let me compare a 17 plus shonen anime which was released way back in the times and a shonen anime which is 17 plus in the current time. Let me take the most popular ones: Attack on Titan from 2013 and Demon Slayer from 2019. There is no chance in the hell you can compare these two animes. So this is what I was trying to say. The 17 plus tag is becoming a trend and nothing else. These tags do not determine which show is for kids and which is not. Okay, if the show was released before 2019 or 18, yeah, it will matter. But if the show was released after 2018, I don't think that 17 plus tag means that this show is not made for kids. it has become a great marketing strategy. Of course, Attack on Titan has many gore scenes, whatever, but I think what makes Attack on Titan not a kid show is its storyline. It is a highly political series with many aspects of philosophical teachings and stuff, which a 13-year-old will not understand to its fullest. You have to experience life to actually get this stuff. Why am I saying this is a trend? Look at Bleach. Bleach was not 17 plus show before the latest season. It was a shonen anime before and it is a shonen anime right now. Since it has become a trend and things around blood has become very sensitive, we're gonna mark this as 17 plus. The shows like Naruto has also bloody scenes, but it was a 13 plus show all along. It was not a 17 plus show. The new season of Bleach has also blood in it and it is 17 plus, but in the 20s it was rated 13 plus. So in the older times, the shows that were rated 18 plus, or not 18 plus, sorry, 17 plus, were mainly 17 plus because it dealt with stuff which were not meant for the younger audiences, like politics, psychopathic murder, etc. and etc. For example, a show like One Piece, which is not visually that much aggressive in the anime but deals with the aspects of racism, corruption, communism, terrorism, colonial rule and many more. You can watch Hasanabi's video to actually see what a visually goofy show can have more meanings in them. And if you see the 17 plus show right now like Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen, it does not come near among these deep themes and whatsoever. They are only 17 plus because of the visuals. Legends say to not judge a book by its cover, but that is exactly what we are doing right now. Just because a show has gore in them does not mean that that show is not made for kids. Like I said, porn is not made for kids, but a huge audience of the porn industry is underage people. I wanted to talk about this topic for many years. I might have missed some points and this was just a summary of it. Comments down below what's your opinion on my thoughts on this, and this is me signing out. Peace.